Children, yes, we are going to revise the job application format, plus some content letters also will be doing. So this application for job we had done in details earlier also. It's a sort of revision only for those who did not attend the classes earlier. So job application. So when we write, what is job application? When you are going to apply for some job on the basis of the advertisement you have seen somewhere. When you want to apply for some job or for some designation, you write a job application. So it has got two parts. One is the covering letter and that is called appeal also. And second part is the biodata, that is CV, okay, curriculum vitae. So format for the covering letter is similar to the format of the formal letter. It goes on like this. First of all, sender's address, then date, then receiver's address, subject, salutations, body. So these things you all know. You can refer to the format which we discussed that day. So paragraph 1, when we write the body of the letter, then what to write in the content, that is more important. So begin the body of the letter by mentioning the source from where you got to know about the job, of information about the job. So first begin the body of the letter with the reference to the organization or to the thing from where you got to know about this job. For example, it can be the newspaper along with the day, date and advertisement number. Also mention the post you wish to apply for, right? So then afterwards, second paragraph, here you are supposed to offer your candidature by briefing about your qualification, achievement, previous experience and your strengths. In other words, this paragraph should be an answer to the question, how are you the perfect candidate for the job? Very important part of your application. So when you write this application, then first paragraph is about the reference. And second paragraph is about offering your candidature. And keep in mind that it should be to the point and clear. You should not sound boastful. Very important. And third paragraph, in this part of the body, you are supposed to make a reference to the photograph. You're supposed to make a reference to the photograph, passport sized, biodata or curriculum vitae, and other detailed documents that you have enclosed. You can also appeal for a one-on-one interview. This is very important. What to write in the third paragraph? In third paragraph, you can tell, you can tell like what kind of things you are enclosing along with this application. So what those things will be? There will be your passport size photograph. There will be your certificates. There will be the other main thing, biodata. And you can also ask for one-on-one interview. So you can also mention like when would you be available for the interview, right? And the body on a promising note. So looking forward to your positive response. So end your letter with this. So complementary clause, at the end of your letter, we write a complimentary closing. The words yours sincerely is used. Yours faithfully, please avoid. Then here, finally, you sign your name and then you write your name in block letters beneath the signature. This is how the recipient will know who is sending the letter. Is that clear? Okay, then mention the name given in the question paper. Do not mention your personal details. So this is very important. Like when you are writing the letter, anywhere in the question paper, you must not reveal your identity. Okay, second thing is biodata. Now, how to write the biodata? After signing, you're supposed to mention the heading enclosures, which will include the name of the documents and testimonials attached along with the cover letter. They may include the following. So children, after you have finished your cover letter, then you will start writing your biodata on the next page. Right? And thus, after signing, you're supposed to mention the heading enclosures, which will include the name of the documents and the testimonials attached along with the cover letter. They will include this photograph, biodata, copies of certificates, any other means. If there is something else you have attached, that also you can mention here. Don't write the word any other. You have to mention what are you enclosing along with this letter. Got it? So now this biodata format for now what's the format for writing the biodata? First of all, you will be writing the personal details, and personal details will take your name, nationality, age, your gender, your family background, your parents' name, qualification, or what your father's parents do. But that should be very brief. Not details. Then your address for correspondence, your phone number, your blood group and all. Okay, personal details are purely your personal details. Then you can give your email ID also, your phone number also here. Second is qualification. Here you must mention the details of your qualification record. For example, like which degree, name of the institute or the board or the university, then marks obtained and the year of doing the degree. Okay, so that would be done in the columns. Then afterwards you'll be talking about experience. So experience also the same way in columns you'll be mentioning. If you have to, if you don't have much experience, only experience from one institute, then you can mention like experience of this much of time from this place, this and designation, and there you can mention the salary which you got from that place, right? And fourth point, very important, is references. But before references, that day in your when I made you people write the format and all, then I told you people to write one more point over here, that was miscellaneous. And there you basically you'll be mentioning your achievements, some achievements or some special title if you've got, that you can mention here, right? So after the finally it would be references, and here references will be of the people under whom you worked, either as a student or as a or with whom you worked in the institute. Okay, references should be of the people with whom you either worked or under whom you have been the students. So these people should be the gazetted officers. So in the references, you'll be writing the name, designation, and the institute where that person is, and his email ID and phone number. The purpose is that this person whom you're writing this letter now, this person can call him or send him an email to inquire about you. Is that clear? So give references of the people who you think will speak good about you. Okay, mind it. So that is something practical. You won't talk about the person who will speak negative about you, so that you know. So when now the biodata in now we have got the biodata. It's format like this: name, father's name, date of birth, address, age, contact number, email ID, nationality, marital status, qualification now coming up. So see how the qualifications have been written. I'm again showing you. This is the biodata. These are all personal details. Up till here, personal details are there. Name, father's name, date of birth in expanded form. Address, age, contact number, email ID, nationality, marital status. Right? These are all personal details. Now we'll come to the second point, that is qualification. And see the qualification column is, these are the columns. Name of the examination, for example, matriculation or graduation or post-graduation. Name of the board or university, it can be CBSE, it can be Punjab University, it can be Delhi University. Name of the institute, you'll be writing the name of your institute, but in the paper, you will not be disclosing the name of your institutes. You can write ABC Public School, ABC City, something like this. Year of passing and percentage. What percentage of marks you obtained. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 columns are there in the qualification column. So qualification must be written in tabular form with the above mentioned heads. Got it? Then we will talk about the work experience. It should be written from latest to the oldest one with the duration. Would that be fine? Now achievements. So earlier they did not mention this, but achievements will be written. So if you got the title as the whatever the titles you got during your school years or your university years. Okay, if you had been the captain of some team, if you got the best players award, whatever. So whatever your achievements have been throughout your schooling or college time, you can mention. Languages known, very important point. So how many languages you know? Hindi, Punjabi, English, maybe you know French, mention this. So as many languages you know, mention that. Skills. So you might have got computer skills, you might have got communication skills, you might be very good in writing skills of languages. So these are all skills. Okay, so when you will be writing the application for job later on, children, actually, then you people will come to know like how many skills you know you need to master. The more skills you know, the better you are. weaknesses. What your weakness is. Don't mention that I get up late in the morning. So don't actually talk about your weaknesses. Here, your weakness should also be somewhat like a strength. For example, some people say like, I am a workaholic. Means I work a lot. That's my weakness. That is not actually the weakness. That is actually one's strength. Okay, I can't leave anything undone unless it is complete. People say it's my weakness that I can't leave anything undone. So that is actually your strength. So here weakness means that you'll be talking about your strength, mind it. Or you can simply write strength, courage. Maybe your strength is your courage. Maybe your strength is your determination or something. Hobbies. What your hobbies are? Maybe reading, maybe playing tennis, or maybe singing. But try to mention the hobbies which are active ones. Don't say like listening to songs. So that is, it's okay. That is also a hobby. But if you say instead of listening songs, you can say singing. Okay, instead of watching cricket, if you say like playing cricket, that is better. So what references? Mention the references. Minimum 2 references are must. Declaration. What is declaration? Like whatever I've written in this letter, that is all true. Okay. So here I declare that your name, declare that the all statements written above are true. And date and place you'll write, and then finally signature. That is how a biodata is written. Is that clear? Is that clear? So that was the format of biodata. You can again note it down. So I'm showing you the site from, you can check from where I'm showing you this. You later on also you can see this, but better you take note down the things so that your time is not wasted later on. Okay, then job application and biodata tips for CBSE class 12th. Yes, here are a few, there is a little checklist. Make sure that you double check for grammatical accuracy. That is all. Leave adequate number of lines between paragraphs to make it look clean. Underlining the main points is very important, but it is advised to do it after finishing your exam. Use a pencil and scale for underlining. But children, I would suggest you to avoid, because now CBSE does not allow students to use more than one ink. So use only one pen. Okay, don't use different kinds of pens in the paper. So no point of using pencil in the paper. Even for underlining, you can use the same pen. Presentation is very important. What do you mean by presentation? Like how you make your matter look like. What you write, that is very important, very important. But how your matter is looking like, that is equally important. Read a lot of letters to get an idea. Very important thing. It's not that you just know the format and you go to exam and do all sorts of experiments over there. So read a lot of letters to get an idea. So, okay. Never mention any of your personal details. Okay. Don't disclose your name, your school's name, or any address. Never write in one go. Make sure you follow the right format and make paragraphs. Don't use slangs or short terms. What are slangs, guys? Okay, so don't use slangs. Use the very appropriate language. Don't use WhatsApp language. Don't use the language you use on social networking site. Use proper language in the exams. Otherwise, marks are deducted. Try not to exceed the prescribed word limit. Got it? Okay, now you are given one example. So here is the application for the post of a postgraduate teacher. How will you write an application for the post of a postgraduate teacher? So on the top, your address, 21 Basant Marg, Bhilai, right? Then date. Then afterwards, the address of the addressee. So you are writing application to the principal of Bal Vidya Public School, Bhilai. Subject is application for the post of postgraduate teacher. So subject should be written like this: application for. Don't write applying for the post of. That would be wrong. Don't start the subject with a gerund or with the participle. Start the subject with noun, application. Very important point. Now then this is sir or madam. So here in the site it's written, but I don't recommend you to say sir oblique ma'am. it is considered derogatory. Better you write either sir or ma'am or dear principal will also be equally fine. You can say dear principal over here. Now the letter will start. First point we read out over there, like how to start a letter. We can start a letter with the reference. Let's see how the reference this person has written. In response to your advertisement in the Xii-A Express, dated this, for the post of a political science teacher in your renowned school, I wish to offer my candidature. So this is the first paragraph and the opening line, and it's about the reference and your offering candidature. Is that clear? Second, I am enclosing a copy of my biodata for your perusal and time consideration. So this thing could have been written in the third paragraph, but this person has not written his personal details. In the second paragraph, you are supposed to introduce yourself to the principal of the school in brief, okay, in nutshell. You could have talked about in the second paragraph, like you can talk about your qualification, your experience, and your strengths in a few words. But this person has not done. So the marks are deducted. So then third paragraph is talking about like, I am available for the interview on any day of your convenience. If given a chance to serve you, I assure you that I shall work with utmost sincerity and dedication up to your satisfaction. So this is how you can conclude the body of the letter. So he has missed one more sentence. What he has missed? Like looking forward to a favorable response. Then yours sincerely, faithfully words you should not follow. Yours sincerely, whatever the name is given in the question paper. Enclosures are biodata. So only biodata. Now the biodata is there. See this? Father's name, date of birth, address, phone number, email, marital status, age, nationality, then academic qualification. So the way he has written the academic qualification, this is wrong. You people have to follow the previous format, which I told you, like it should be in the form of columns. Then hobbies. What are the hobbies? Trekking and reading. Okay. Then what are the strengths? So strengths and all you can mention. So finally, the same way it was over. Now we have got one more question for the application for the post of lecturer in English, demonstrator in physics or chemistry or botany. So this is the application for this very purpose. For the lecturer in English or demonstrator in physics or chemistry or botany. So let's see this, what's written here. In response to your advertisement in the Times of India dated this, for the post of English lecturer or this, I wish to offer my candidature. First line is again same. I would like to bring into notice that I possess all the aforementioned qualities required for the job. I'm enclosing a copy of my biodata for your perusal and time consideration. I'm available for the interview on any date of your convenience. If given a chance to serve you, I assure you that I shall work with utmost sincerity and dedication up to your satisfaction. Right? So the same things are there, but I told you like in the format, like first paragraph about the reference, second paragraph about your about yourself in brief, third paragraph like talk about what you've enclosed with the letter, and then end the letter with a positive note, like waiting for your or looking forward to your positive response. Thank you, yours sincerely. So children, I must tell you, like you may go through various contents, but basic content, when you know the basic information, then whatever you read, you'll come to know, like I don't have to write this, but yes, this is good in point, I can take this. So whatever you find it is wrong, for example, yours faithfully, I always say like you must not follow this expression. For you, yours sincerely or truly is better. So you must know like what I have to leave and what I have to take. But that could happen only when you know like what basic instructions I have given you for the class. Is that clear? So today prepare this application for job also, and on Monday there was a test of yours at only a few students sent me their test. The rest did not, and those who sent me, I was not very satisfied with the test, but at least those students bothered to do the test. Okay, so I'm happy with those children, those who at least bothered to do the test. So perfection doesn't come in one day. You all know, I also know this. at least we are on the track of doing something. When we do something, then only we come to know like what was the mistake. Okay. And then only we can improve. So please try to go for the test. Don't miss the test ever. Okay. So I guess today we have one more period. So join me in that period also. So now it's okay. I hope you people might have followed it, and please follow my lecture on application for job. It was done last week. You can find it on YouTube and follow that format in details, and then prepare this topic in details. Thank you, children. Join me in the next period. It will be next is something else, and then afterwards it will be again English period.